Hey, I'm the final anomaly, and so I tried Gate Guardians, and I do have my thoughts on this deck. This is going to be part of a new series that I'm going to start called So I Tried. And so what I'm going to do, because I like to stick to my niche archetypes like Ojama and ABC, sometimes Gradles and Exodia, and then of course we have the Endymion content on the channel thanks to Shadow. I normally like to stick to those archetypes, and so what I want to do is start branching out to see if maybe I can gain a love for a new archetype. And so every time there's an update or new cards coming up, we're going to do a So I Tried series where I'm actually going to build a deck on those series and see what we can do with them to see if I can not only get new members or new people into the channel, but also see if we can fall in love with the new archetype, because I think it's time we start venturing out. So the format for this video is we're going to go into solo mode, show you what the end board is we're trying to search, what the combo route looks like, then we'll go into 1 or 2 live matches on rank, and then we'll go over the deck list at the end of the video, along with my thoughts of what I think with the deck. And trust me, I have thoughts on this deck. I was waiting for this update for quite some time. Really quick, I do want to mention that me and Shadow are going to have a co-stream on Saturday, December 16th on a Q&A and a how-to tutorial for Endymion. So if you're part of the Endymion community, hopefully you guys can stop by for that. If you can't make it, I will also make it a YouTube video, because a lot of people have been asking for like a tutorial guide, and we're thinking the Q&A would be a good idea. If you're new to the channel, if I could earn your subscription, it would really mean a lot if you would consider subscribing. If you're already subscribed, just make sure you're still subscribed. And y'all like the video, it would really help out a ton, helps the algorithm. And comment down below, let me know what you think of the deck. Let me know what you think of the Q&A for the Endymions. Are you excited about that? And let me know what you think of the new series. Do you think it's interesting? Is it something y'all want to watch? Alrighty, so we are in solo mode, and this is to try and attempt to show you what the end board should look like for this deck. And this hand is actually pretty good. I think this actually gets us full combo here. Yeah, I'm almost positive it gets us full combo here. We're going to go ahead and start off by using Kashtira Unicorn. We'll activate Kashtira Unicorn. Now, one of the big things about this is keep in mind, y'all, that Kashtira Unicorn is a level 7, and so is our heavy tank, which we can just normal summon. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon him. He is going to let us equip a gate from the deck. I think in this case, we're going to go ahead and go with... yeah, I think we'll go with Suijin, or however you say that. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Magician Souls. We're going to go ahead and send Kazugen. So now we just need to find a way to send the Thunder one, which we have that, y'all. We have the ability to be able to do that. What we're going to go ahead and do is activate Dragon Ravine. We'll go ahead and activate Dragon Ravine. We're going to go ahead and send Scareclaw Kashtira here. We'll send Destrudo. Now with this, we'll be able to activate, but we want to wait because we don't want to send our Dragon Ravine to the grave. What we're going to go ahead and do is, we actually have no need to do this, but we're going to go ahead and hold off in this case. We could draw 2, but I kind of want to keep the Kashtira card, Kashtira Birth, on the field, and the reason I want to do that is because I think I'm going to get more utility from keeping Unicorn on the field along with Kashtira Birth versus giving those up for the opponent's turn so that we have more effects. So all we're going to do is we're going to activate Magician Souls. We're only going to send this card. We could, if we wanted to, you could choose to draw 2, but in this case we're just going to, oh, look at that. And we're just going to choose to draw the 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and activate Destrudo. Go ahead and do this. With Destrudo and Magician Souls, we're going to go into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Going to go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to activate Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect. The beauty about the field spell is that it's not once per turn, so we're going to send that. Then we're going to be able to search the field spell. Then we'll be able to go ahead and activate the field spell. Now, the nice thing here is we could actually choose to go Gate Guardian combined, or we can choose to go Gate Guardian combined, or Gate Guardian of Wind and what is it? Of Wind and Water. So this just depends on how you feel. This isn't specific to targeting, so it's once per chain. When your opponent activates a spell, trap, or effect on the field, you can negate the effect, or you can choose to go for the 3 negates, but this has to target. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control, I think in this case, honestly, I would go with Gate Guardian of Wind and Water, just because it doesn't have to target. As long as they're activated on the field, you're fine. So I'm actually going to go with this versus, I could choose though, I have the option here because I could choose to go this, and then we have the other 2 pieces in the grave. But at this point, I'm going to choose instead to go with Gate Guardian of Wind. So it's up to you what you want to summon, but we're going to go ahead and summon this one. So we're going to go ahead and play that. What we're going to do next is activate this. Sending that to grave. We'll go ahead and get the other field spell now. Activate the other field spell. And that's only because I was able to do that because I drew into that card. If you don't draw into that card, go with Gate Guardian combined. So just keep that in mind. I just drew into the Shadow Ghoul, so I was able to do this to choose. If you didn't get Shadow Ghoul and aren't able to do this, then you would go with Gate Guardian combined because you would have everything you need. But because I have options, I'm going to choose the other. So we'll just do this. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and go into Tomahawk because we have 3 level 7s on the field and we can choose whatever we want. And so in this case, I want to keep Kashtira Unicorn on the board. So we'll go ahead. Actually, we might want to... We could keep the Labyrinth Wall for the next play if we wanted to. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just keep the Labyrinth tank for the next play if we wanted to, because we can get Unicorn right back from the grave. And that's if we don't use these. So then we're going to go ahead and go into this to go into our Tomahawk play, y'all. This is going to get us 2 Omni Negates, which is going to be super strong. And then we're going to have 2 more Negates as long as they're... 2 more Omni Negates as long as they're activated on the field, which I think at this point is all we're going to need. We're going to go ahead and go into Borg Blocker here. This is going to get us the monster in grave that we need for Borreload. Then we're going to go ahead and activate IP Masquerena. So that's going to give us another interruption there. Then we're going to go ahead and go into Auroradon. Of course, you know the Auroradon play. We're going to go ahead and get the tokens out. We're going to go ahead and activate. Sending, and keep in mind, you could have already activated the Gate Guardian of Wind and Water in case they had like a Imperm or something. This is solo mode, so I know they don't have it. But if you were scared of an Imperm or something that they could activate, specifically Imperm, then you could have actually gone ahead and summoned Gate Guardian of Wind and Water, because then you would have the out to it, because it is activated on the board. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go into Danglong. So you had the out to Imperm at that point. So keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and activate this to search our trap card. We're going to go ahead and activate this so that we can get the other token on the board to go into Savage Dragon. And again, you didn't need to draw into Wall Shadow. You would have had any other card in your hand. And you still could have had Gate Guardian combined on the board, which I think looks cooler. I just think Gate Guardian of Wind and Water might just be a little stronger, at least in my experience, because I want to be able to just negate. I don't want it to have to target. And so though a lot of stuff does target. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and activate this. We're going to search. And then we're going to go ahead and get out of the grave here. So this will get us the negates here. This will be Saphraxi. We'll go ahead and set this. Then we're going to go ahead and activate. Oh, we actually don't have the space for Kashtira Unicorn. But we absolutely want this here. And then we have the Labyrinth for next turn. Keep in mind, we could have got rid of Labyrinth tank with the 3 to summon Auroradon, but we chose to use Borg Blocker for 2. So in this case, I could have gotten rid of the tank to get Kashtira Unicorn back, so we could have at least searched the extra deck and then had the ability to activate Kashtira Birth, which is very effective on the opponent's turn. But in this case, we ended up with 2 Omni Negates. Very strong Omni Negate with Saphraxi, even protection from Dark Ruler, so keep that in mind. We have the interruption or the disruption with IP Masquerena here, because we can go into... Actually, we couldn't go into Unicorn in this case because we don't have the card in our hand, but we can go into Goddess. We do have Labyrinth tank in as a worst case scenario, so we have 2, 3, 4, and then the opponent's monster. So we could actually go into Goddess, which is a very strong card. Could also negate the rest of the monsters on the opponent's board. And then also has an effect if it's out of the graveyard. And then we have the 2 Omni Negates with Gate Guardian of Wind as long as they're activated on the board. So 4 Negates, and then we have Goddess. Now, if we had an extra card in hand, we could have gone into Unicorn. And, of course, this could have also gone a whole different route. We could have gone Gate Guardian combined, and then we would have had that extra card in our hand for Unicorn. So it's really up to how you want the board to be. We also have follow-up for the next turn. So next turn, we'll be able to activate Labyrinth Wall Shadow. We'll be able to activate Heavy Tank again. And then we have follow-up for the next turn. Anyways, this is an idea of what the end board could look like, y'all. Very powerful. 4 Omni Negates, a disruption, and then follow-up for the next turn. I just had an epic match, and I lost to the timer. We had that match. It was epic. I will maybe post it somewhere else so y'all can see. It was a very long live match. If we have enough time, I'll show you guys at the end of the video. I'm very upset. So anyways, we're going to count this as the first match going into rank. It was against Lab 2, and we lost to the timer. We had game there. That is frustrating. Anyways, we get to go first. We went second on the last match, too. I'll try to put it in fast forward at the end of the video if y'all are interested in seeing that, but I'm pretty mad. We did really great given that this is a Gate Guardian deck, and it was against Lab, one of the top tier decks, and we lost to the timer. Anyways, we got a great hand here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the board that we desire. Hopefully we don't get Maxx Seed here. Gonna go ahead and activate this. And he already has something. So there's already a hand trap there somewhere. As long as it's not Maxx Seed, I feel pretty comfortable. Alright, gonna go ahead and activate this here. We're gonna go ahead and go for our tank. Now this is actually great because if he does not imperm this, which if he has imperm and he does not imperm it, then we're actually going to be safe from imperm. So we're going to go for this. And so I think we're safe from imperm at this point, even if he has it. And so this is actually going to work out in our favor. We're going to activate this. And then we're going to go ahead and search out this guy, of course. We're immediately going to go into this in case it's an imperm. So in case he's got imperm, we have the out. Believe we have the out. Now we're gonna go ahead and go into Tomahawk here, and I feel pretty decent. The board isn't like super strong, but it's also not bad. And if he has an imperm, I think we have the out. Let's hope it's an imperm and nothing else more ridiculous. So let's find out. Let me turn my toggle on here. All right, so let's activate it. Go ahead and send both of these. We also actually had combined, but I prefer this over combined, to be honest. All right, well, it's maybe not an imperm. Who knows? Who knows what he has? Unless it's an imperm and now he wants to save it for his turn, which is fair. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and go into Borg Blocker here. We got Borg Blocker. Can we send? There's nothing really to get back, so it doesn't matter here. Let me go back to auto here on the toggle because that's rough. Now we're going to go into IP, so we'll have IP here. We got plenty of cards in hand. So we'll go into IP. Alright, this guy is slow playing. This guy is slow playing and it's frustrating me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go into Auroradon now. We're going to go ahead and activate Auroradon. If he's... Okay, he doesn't have imperm. Or he's saving it for his turn. But if he doesn't intend on activating anything, I just don't get why they don't turn their toggle off. Like, it's... Alright, we're going to go ahead and activate this. For searching Olion. Yeah, this guy is just slow playing. Alright. It's probably going to be furniture, actually. If he doesn't have it. What is a 43 card deck? And we'll go ahead and search our trap card. Go ahead and get our token out. I'm going to feel pretty good about this end board, so hopefully we win the match. Go ahead and search our 9 pillars, one of the strongest negates in the deck. One of the stronger negates in most cases, actually. We'll go into Savage Dragon here. I should have put my monster in attack mode. Don't know why I put him in defense. I thought he had a higher defense. That's my bad. That's my mistake there. Go ahead and search our Zafraxi. Go ahead and get out our Borg Blocker from the grave. Oh, it's probably a Bestial. I didn't even think about that. It more than likely is a Bestial. Yeah, okay. No, there it is. There's the Imperm. I believe I can negate this, right? Yeah, I can negate this. So we just negate that. It's once per chain, so if he has 2, but you know what? Okay, there you go. So we had the out to the Imperm. I think we would have had the out also if we had... Yeah, let's go, baby. Gate Guardians. The board would have been great. The board would have been great. We would have had 2 Omni Negates. We would have had IP that could have gone into Unicorn or Goddess. And then we had 2 Spell Trap or Effect Negates from the Gate Guardian, y'all. This is actually... It feels pretty good. This feels pretty good. That board was pretty great. I guess if I have time... You know what? I have time to show you guys that match that I lost. But only to the timer, and y'all tell me in the comment section if you think I only lost the timer. So let's actually go over that one. It'll be a replay instead, just because I think it was really great. And we went second, and it was against Lab. But unfortunately, the timer cooked us. So I think I'm going to display that match too. Let's actually see. We might be able to squeeze in everything. So let's have one more match in rank. Because if I can squeeze in that, the replay, and this match, then I think 3 matches for the video would have been good. Since that other match was pretty quick, we got to go first. We get to go second on this one, so let's see how this goes. Hopefully, we draw into a Maxx. Obviously, this deck is a going first deck, so the only thing that's going to help us survive would be either like a Maxx, then they just skip turn, or something that's going to help us, obviously, get through the play here. But we did. We drew a Maxx. Let's go. So we're gonna go ahead and activate that right off the bat. Actually, let's hold off. I'm not gonna activate it immediately. Let's just wait. I know this can burn us if oh, okay. And that's why we didn't activate it. He probably has a Maxx, which will let us skip turn and then activate Maxx as well. So he more than likely has a Maxx in his hand, which is why he feels safe just skipping turn like that instead of giving up. But we'll find out now, won't we? So we're gonna go ahead and activate. Yeah, we're gonna play this. I'm gonna go ahead and summon that. Now that way, at least if he has the Maxx, we'll be able to play around at least that one initial draw. So I'm kind of happy we didn't activate Maxx there. All right, he's got an Imperm. This is actually really good for him. It's actually really good for him because it kills out, or I'm gonna bleep that out, but it unalives 2 of the plays that we have here. So that was a really good Imperm. Go ahead and activate this next. We're going to go ahead and search for... that's rough. Am I going to have the ability to search out the other? I probably will not, so we're going to go ahead and get this one instead. Going to go ahead and activate this. Let's hope he doesn't have an Ash Blossom. If he does, I mean, he does. He got to go first and just had to skip turn. So he does have the Ash Blossom. Good for him. So this ends our turn. This ends our turn, but we have a Maxx for his. So I still feel pretty good. I feel pretty good here. This still ends up... Oh, he can't attack, I think. Oh, he can attack. No, I thought he couldn't. Wait. Oh, because he's negated, so he can attack. All right, well, this works out. We got to take some life points there. So, unfortunately, we don't have anything else. I think we activate the Maxx now, right? Actually, let's wait. Let's wait again. No, let's activate the Maxx. Let's just hope he doesn't have thrust. Let's hope he doesn't have thrust here. Okay. I'm happy about this. Alright, good. I feel good about this. I feel really good. He's got 2 face downs. Hopefully he didn't draw into a Maxx. And then we got Magician's Soul. So if he has an Ash Blossom, we can bait it out. Let's bait out the Ash Blossom. It wasn't an Ash, which is fine. We already have double Magician Soul, so we can just send this guy back. There's no need to keep him around. We're going to go ahead and activate... Ooh. I could pop, right? I could pop a card here, which would be ideal. And then we could bring one back. Yeah, let's do this. We're going to activate this. Let me just make sure I have the right ones. So the one that I want to get out... Oh, I don't even have them in the deck anymore, so I won't be able to pop here, unfortunately. That's fine. I think what we'll end up getting out then is going to be this one. So we'll get out that one. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, we still got it. Okay, we're going to activate this. It's an Imperm. This is fine. If he Imperms it... Okay, that's fine. Fine that he Imperms this. Not a big deal. Oh, I should have actually gone out Gate Guardian combined and then waited for the Imperm. But again, it's not a big deal. We're gonna activate this. We're gonna go ahead. Oh no, we want Oxygen out. We'll go ahead and activate this. Then what we'll do is, oh yeah, we had game. We had game. Just Gate Guardians are too strong, baby. All right, let's see. I'm gonna, depending on, okay, so this one here, depending on how long the video got, I may not include this next match because they've given up. Surprisingly, we're doing okay for the lives, guys. Surprisingly, we're doing okay. We'll do one more if it fits, and we get to go first here. So surprisingly, we're just getting the games. And I'm telling you, that Labyrinth match, we would have won it if it hadn't been for time. We would have won it. We would have had 3 target triple negates. We would have had 2 omni negates. We had game. We had game. We would have attacked into the monster. We just had game. Okay, so this hand is actually horrible. But we'll see what we can do here. We're gonna go ahead and activate Wall Shadow. And if he has the, okay, so no Ash. This hand is horrible. This hand's actually not gonna get us anything. So we'll have two negates. That's pretty much it. We'll have 2 negates here. So we want the water monster. We're gonna go ahead and summon this. Go ahead and activate this. Bringing out him. Bringing out this. We're gonna go ahead and set the 9 pillars just as like target, because maybe we can avoid it. And then we have Maxx. So this hand's horrible, but let's see what we can do here. We're gonna trigger off Maxx right away, and hopefully we can survive this. Okay, well, we can negate 2 of those, maybe. Yeah, we can negate 2 of those. Oh, but it's per chain, so we can negate 1 of those. Alright, so we'll activate this. And then we're going to go ahead and bring out... we could get 2 of these. Yeah, we're going to bring out... we're going to bring him out. Go ahead and activate this. I think we might actually have game here. Oh, we can only activate it once per turn, though. Okay, we're going to activate this. And we're going to bring this out, of course. Then we're going to activate this. Bring in this. Then we'll activate this. Activate this. Bringing out... Oh, we can just bring him up from here. Let's do that. I should have done that to begin with. Alright, and then now we can bring out our boss monster, which is nice. Okay, let me read this guy's effect really quick. Also, your opponent takes no further damage this turn, so we might want to deal some damage. So let's do this. Okay, well, we'll negate that. Okay. Oh, then he ends up turning us face down. That's actually rough. Okay. That's rough. That is rough. Alright, well, you know what? This is fine. If it's a trap deck, he's negated as well. I'm totally okay with this. I'm totally okay with this. We have great defense. And he's negated as well, so he's also negated, which is fine. I'm okay with this. This is a good trade-off. This is a good trade-off. I could flip him, but what would be the point, right? Alright, let's just end our turn. This is a fair trade-off. I'm okay with this. Do they have to stay face down? Okay, this is fine. This was a fair trade-off. Oh, he's going to be able to start popping, right? I probably should have gone into that. No, because either way, he would have turned him face down. Okay, this is fine. He gets to activate its effect in the grave, right? Or no? He does not get to activate its effect in the grave. if this face-up card. So it had to be face-up, unfortunately. Oh, wait, what? Darn it! They've got a graveyard effect I didn't know about. That's rough. That is rough. All right, well, that's kind of an error. That's kind of an error. What effect do they have in the grave? I could have destroyed him. That is rough. Okay. Well, we know for next time, and he doesn't seem to know about it, so we're okay there. We're okay there. He doesn't seem to know about that effect. So I think we're fine. All right, question is, how do we out skill drain? How do we out the skill drain here? No, I can't get the field spell back because they're level 7s. At least if he attacks next turn, we'll be fine. So I guess we just end turn here. He doesn't seem to know about the effect in the grave, which is huge for us. The effect in the grave is huge for us. So we might be able to get game next turn if we're we could have had game this turn actually if we had activated Wall Shadow's effect. So that's unfortunate. All right, well, we got to destroy that, which is nice. Let's go. We should have activated that last turn. We would have had a game. Guys, Guardian's just doing the job, y'all. I don't know. I guess it was just I guess Gate Guardians had to be hyped for the video. I don't know. Gate Guardian just had to be hyped for the video, I guess. Y'all, this is Gate Guardians. They're extremely fun. They're different, and winning with them is quite funny because I bet you people don't like to lose against this deck. This is my build, very similar to other people's build, of course. You gotta have the Magician Souls. You gotta have the Maxx, obviously, the Maxx tags there. We got the O-Lions, double O-Lion, double Ash, because you don't want to get Maxx. We got the triple elemental hero Prisma. This is so that you can copy one of them and get one of the Gate Guardians to the grave. Nemesis Corridor, which we didn't get to use, but just super huge because you're able to banish from your Kashtira, you're able to banish from your Gate Guardians, which gets you a free Colossus. That's why that's in the deck. Shadow Ghoul, because you can activate the field spell, and you can activate the field spell so many times. And so I don't think there's a limit on it. And so you're able to search your field spell. Plus, you saw it in effect in the grave. Skill drain is rough, but if they're using it, they're also against skill drain. So you guys, as you guys saw, of course, we have the one Thunder, and this is because you can get them back from the banish zone or from the grave. Two Kazagen, two Suijin, or however you say it, Suijin. Destrudo for the level 7 Destrudo, also to get to your field spell for your Gate Guardian cards, and then also the level 7 to go into Tomahawk. Kashtira because it's Kashtira. Fenrir, Kashtira Unicorn because it's Kashtira Unicorn, you already know. We also got the Scarcall Kashtira so that we can go ahead and banish one. That's going to let you banish for Nemesis Corridor. It's also going to let you special another level 7 to go into Tomahawk. Labyrinth Heavy Tank, this is huge because it's a level 7. It gets one of your Gate Guardian pieces out, and it's also, like I said, a level 7 to get you into Tomahawk play. But it's a machine type too, so if you end up with two other monsters and this is a machine type, you can use your other two to go into Borg Blocker, use Borg Blocker and Labyrinth Heavy Tank to go into Auroradon, giving you the 2 additional negates. Zaphraxi also, if you have a Lion in the hand, for example, you would go into Borg Blocker, send a Lion, get the token so that you can go into Auroradon. Zaphraxi because you need it for the combo. Illusion of Chaos to search your Magician Souls, obviously, for the Gate Guardian plays. Also could be an Ash bait if you need it to be. And then Magician Souls for the draws, obviously, is amazing. Dragon Ravine, again, this is strictly for your Ancient Fairy Dragon combo. Then, of course, the 3 Labyrinth Wall Shadows. This is pretty much what you need for the combo. This and this with Ancient Fairy Dragon will let you play that card at least twice if you had it in hand. Kashtira Birth because it's Kashtira Birth. Double attack just because it's there if you need them. It could be effective. We didn't get to use it for the video, though. And then 9 Pillars for the other negate. It's a 44-card deck again. As you saw on the replays, now my thoughts on it, guys, the deck is buns. I don't think it would get past. I mean, in this case, maybe we would have got to Diamond 4. We just needed, well, we were one match away from Diamond 4, so maybe we could have got to Diamond 4, but I don't think it's 100% consistent. I would say as far as consistency, maybe like a 60-70%, maybe 60. But as you saw in the live matches, the deck was doing good. So, but still, I don't think the deck is quite capable. Maybe platinum, but probably capable of platinum and gold and all of that. Maybe into diamond it gets a little more rough, but we are gonna look into this deck and try to tweak it because it is fun, and I do like the Gate Guardians. For the extra deck, we have Thunder Dragon Colossus of obviously 1, 2 Gate Guardians of Wind. Now, if we would have had the other Gate Guardian in this case, like in this match, would have been handy. We might add that and replace something else. Gate Guardian combined, Danglong, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Borlode Savage Dragon, number 11 Big Eye, Tomahawk, Divine Arsenal, or just AA Zeus, IP, Borg Blocker, Unicorn, Olion, and Underworld Goddess, y'all. I like the deck. I would say a 1 out of 10. The deck's probably a 5, maybe a 6. And I know that's probably low, but I want to keep your expectations in line. I don't think it's top tier. I don't even think it's like, you know, bottom of the barrel. It's not bottom of the barrel, but it's also not at the top. So I would say maybe a 5, close to, could be a 6. Obviously, in this video, it would look more like a 7 or 8. I don't think Labyrinth seems to be a big challenge for it, just because if I have time, I'll show you at the end of the video what I was talking about, that replay where we lost due to the timer. But yeah, my thoughts on it, it's a 5, maybe a 6. We'll say it's a low 6. How about that? The deck's a low 6 in my opinion. This is my build. If you guys have some of these cards, if you run the ABC deck that I have, you'll have a lot of these cards. There's quite a bit of URs depending on what you decide to put in the deck, but this is the build that I did. It's not a great investment, so if you don't have a lot of the cards, maybe it's not something to look into. But a lot of these cards you can also get from the structure decks. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Don't forget about the live stream December 16th. Me and Shadow will be going over Endymions. Please like the video, y'all. Don't forget, if you've made it this far and you haven't liked it yet, please don't forget to like the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of everything that was said in this video. Love every single one of y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video.